I'm the final heartbeat in this nest. Don't you dare go quiet while the embers still remain. I'll fetch the sun from hiding and wash away the stain. I will shoulder every shadow till the sky begins to clear. Hold your breath against the darkness, for the end is nowhere near. I'll weave a net of safety from the wreckage of the night and drag us from the hollow back into the morning light. Sasha's pulse is stuttering like a bird with broken wings. I am tuning every chord until the metal sings. I refuse to grant the heavens one more spirit for the toil. I'm sharpening the spirit and I'm mending every hole. If the world demands a sacrifice, it has to pass through me before it touches anyone I want to keep set free. The weight of every memory is the shield upon my arm. I'm walking through the furnace just to keep you out of harm. The front line is a fever that is burning through the bone, but I won't let a single comrade face the cold alone. Your faces are the maps I used to find my way back home, across this bitter valley where the ghosts of failure roam. I am stitching up the distance between the living and the lost. I will pay the full remainder and I'll never count the cost. The air is thick with struggle, but my hands are steady now. I've written every promise as a brand upon my brow. The storm is screaming louder, but my will is made of gold. I'm reclaiming every inch of life that we have ever known.
Don't you dare go quiet while the embers still remain.
I'll fetch the sun from hiding and wash away the stain. I will shoulder every shadow till the sky begins to clear. Hold your breath against the darkness, for the end is nowhere near. I'll weave a net of safety from the wreckage of the night and drag us from the hollow back into the morning light. Gajeel, be the strength of your iron that gets us through. Laxus, be the raging thunder that makes them crave.
Sasha,
Be the arcade mage that makes them shake.
please, my love.
Hold your breath against the darkness, for the end is nowhere near. For I will weave a net of safety from the wreckage of the night and drag us from the hollow back into the morning light.